Hey everybody, my name is Hidden Ptarmigan. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video and hanging out with me today while we play a little bit of WoW Cataclysm Classic on our Human Warrior. We are in Western Plaguelands, going to be wrapping that up today and heading over to Eastern Plaguelands. We need to head over to the farmhouse in... Where does it say to go? We need to get the prayer book. But I don't know where it's from. Let's see. Garen's Withering. Where is that? Oh, it's a... No one saw that, right? Alright, I will see you when we get there. Alright, we are back at the Withering Haunt, or... Sorry, Garen's Withering. We have to get a prayer book from in here and a painting, so we are going to go ahead and do that. I just came from doing a little bit of PvP in retail WoW, and let me tell you that is an experience. You ever really want to be stressed for a little bit? Go play some arenas in retail WoW. We just we won. I'd say we did 10 or 11 games. My buddy and I. We just did 2s. We won, I want to say we won, out of the 10 games, we won 7, I think. It was rough. It was rough. The last game we played against a hunter and a ret paladin, I think. And it was beautiful. One of them would disorient me, and then the hunter would stun me and immediately throw a ice trap at me at the same time. So it was literally perfect. It was crazy. PvP in that version, the retail version of World of Warcraft is overwhelming, to say the least. Oh, there was a quest that we had to go there for, and I missed it. That's a shame. Whoops.
What can I do for you?
Alright. We'll go ahead and grab Andrea's locket. We'll wear that. And we'll grab the quest to go back. And I will catch you all when we get to that location. Alrighty, we are back at the cauldron. Or the withering. We have to get a cauldron key from here. We're going to just go ahead and go right into that. We just have to kill this cauldron lord. So we're going to open with a little gunshot onto him. Blast him. And he wants to consume our light. And I don't appreciate that. We're not a light. We don't use the light. We are a warrior, not a paladin. What does this guy think we are? Easy peasy. Alrighty, we're going to go turn that in. Just got to go talk to the cauldron. Okay, he wants us to go back to the steed, so I will once again see you when we get there. Alright, we are at the cult camp. We gotta kill this girl. And so we will. I'm gonna go ahead and use Death Wish to take her down. She got crushed. We gotta turn that quest in right there. Now we just gotta kill 12 cultists, I think? Is that what that said? What do we gotta do here? We gotta free the plague bears. Does he do that? Oh. You just do it. Oh, so this is where all those plague bears are coming from. So I guess the story is we pushed these guys back, and we've been slowly, like, freeing them. We, like, you know, in Classic, this whole area is, like, messed up. So, like, I guess the story is after the defeat of the Lich King, we were able to push back to, like, here. And this is, like, the last remnant. And then there's, like, spots of bad stuff in the Eastern Plaguelands or something. Oh, we gotta heal him, too? Oh, he heals him. I gotcha. Okay. We're sitting around level 43, and the goal by the end of this episode is to be 50 at least. Maybe even, like, 52 or 3. I'm going to try to see how many levels I can get before Thursday. It is currently Sunday, and we're going to see how much progress we can make by then. Cool. 4 plague bears healed, and we're good to go. We're gonna get a new breastplate for that as well, which is gonna be good. Gotta say, the overhaul on the Cataclysm gear is really cool. You actually feel like you're making progress when you're leveling and not stuck with the same greens for 30 levels. I mean, maybe. Yeah, all my stuff is pretty... I've had the helmet for a while. Just gotta kill a bunch of these corpuscles. All the blobs gotta go. Alright, I'm gonna run in here and take care of these brutes for a little bit. Rippers. Oh, I forgot we've got Whirlwind and Cleave. Makes for a really fun experience to fight with. Sweet. Corpuscles are done. We just need Rippers. And Disciples, which I think the Disciples are super deep in here. So we will definitely be moving in. There's a Ripper. Fury's feeling good. My rage generation feels pretty good too. Where are the Disciples? They're that way. Okay, so we'll have to go around them. We could probably just kill through these because they're pretty easy to kill. They're only 39s and we're 43, so we kind of crush through them. Plus we can AoE, like, efficiently. Okay, there's the Krasnovian Disciples. Of course they're gnomes. Or goblins. Now I wonder if we're going to get like a follow-up quest from this just from being in here. Or are we going to have to go back? Nope, we're done. Cool, we're heading out. Back to the Withering Haunt, so I will... Sorry, Mender's Steed. I keep calling it the Writhing Haunt, because that's over here. But I will catch you when we're back. Whoa, look at all those quests down there. Alrighty, we are in Eastern Plaguelands now, talking to Fiona. We're going to get her quests.
I run a stand-up business here.
And she wants us to find her friends, who are... One is going to be up there, one's in the south. Alright, we're going to first head up to the north. How do we get there? Oh, I guess we have to go around? So the Eastern Plaguelands still looks identical to what it used to before the Cataclysm. So it's still messed up. Whereas the Western is pretty much fixed. Now there are beacons of like healthy areas in the Eastern Plaguelands, which is good. Like all these temples are beacons. Let's check out our dungeons. What do we have? Skolomance, Uldaman, Scarlet Monastery Cathedral, Capital Gardens. I would queue, but I don't really have quite enough time to run a dungeon at the moment, but I will be later. Alright, there's Tanner. Terraner. I'm really going to get better at talking to people or saying words. And Terraner wants us to kill some Death Step Purifiers. We're going to do that. Oh, there's a rogue there. I didn't even see that rogue. Look at that. Having a sword is nice. It's going to be really awesome when we get our We get our Titan's grip. We're getting there. We're 43. And at 45 we get Titan's grip. We're at 60, I think we get Titan's grip. Maybe that's it. I think it's 60 we get Titan's grip. How many more points do we need? So we need 20 points total for that. And we've got 18, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's 25. We'll need 30 points total and we're at 18, so we're going to need a couple more. I don't know if they get faster as you get higher level or not, but for now, I think it's 60, but it might be 70. Now, we could go Single-Minded Fury, which would give us bonus damage if we really wanted to be faster paced, but I mean, come on, like, I know Single-Minded Fury is a playstyle and maybe people use it, but like, who wouldn't want to wield two-handed swords? But, like, I love that Blizzard gives you the option if you want to be more of like a duelist rather than like a crazy berserker to use the two one-handers for flavor purposes. It's a flavor thing. I guess the DPS kind of evens out to be pretty close, but I'm not fully sure. Alright, I'm going to wrap these quests up. We're almost done. Perfect. The last one just spawned right next to us. We can get right to it. And he wants us to turn it in right away. Plaguehound blood. And that's a 44. Nice little potion action. Let's get out of here. 45 will be our next talent. We want this Plaguehound blood. We're gonna go do that, and then on our way, we'll do that on our way to the other guy. Oh, we got it right before it expired. Wish we could charge in Fury form. Be cool. Okay, that's done. There's a bunch of them over here. Perfecto. Bunch of Plaguehound runs. Got an aquamarine, very pretty. Beautiful gem. I don't actually know. I know nothing about gems. Alright, I'm going to wrap up these Plaguehounds, and I'll catch you when we get to Gidwin. Alright, we're rolling up to Gidwin Gold Braids location, and it looks like he's a little bit trapped. Poor guy.
How are ya?
Go ahead and cut him out. Oh, he needs bile. I'm surprised he could talk while he's all entombed like that. Oh, Nerubians. Cool enemy. I like fighting Nerubians. I like that we got to see him again in War Within. That was really cool. Even though they weren't the same Nerubians, they were not undead. They were living and corrupted with the shadow rather than the corruption of death. I really ought to go get that Summer Fire Festival buff when we move closer to a place with a flight point. Probably won't be able to get it till we get to Light's Hope. I could make the run, but it kind of slows down my leveling speed. So I'm kind of working my way there. When we get there, we'll grab it. Anything down in this little cave? Nope. There's one. Cool. 4 more. Still trying to figure out if this is worth pressing ever. I think it's like a low priority press because Heroic Strike and those do a lot of damage, and you kind of just use that as a filler. Because all your abilities have cooldowns where you're nothing's really spammable. I'm not used to the classic version, like even Cataclysm Classic. Abilities are different. They don't like. It's not like a rotation. Like it's everything kind of feels like priority, rather than like strict rotations. Like in retail, things don't have cooldowns. You can just press anything you want at any given order, but if you press them in the right order, they do more damage. Kind of, for a lot of classes. Not all of them, but a lot. Whereas in this game, like, a lot of abilities have cooldowns. Some are shorter than others, but for the most part, they do have cooldowns. Now, I feel like Bloodthirst is always what we want to use first because you want to get that buff. That buff, this one. Because it means your attacks restore your health, and that's really great for questing because you just get to keep going without like stopping to eat or anything like that. You just keep rolling. Alright, Gidwin's out. And he wants us to get some Banshee's Bells, which is just a little plant we gotta pick up. Go grab those, pretty easy. I don't know why he wants us to. He wants to grease the wheel, whatever that means. I'm assuming it's of the wagon. I think we're trying to get this wagon rolling. That's probably why he came up here in the first place. Was to grease the wheel. Get some Banshee's Bells to grease up the wheel, and he got trapped by Nerubians, and one thing leads to another, and you got some random dude in the woods killing Nerubians for you. Just how it works. It's like we can grab these everywhere.
Looks like we got a little Mardon. And we have a talent, and I just opened... Oh my god, what the heck? Whoa, okay. Wait, I just realized we have no abilities on our bar. Ha! Okay, we'll do double time and enraged regen. Dude, whoa, what happened? Okay, I'm messed up right now, I'm not gonna lie. Execute, we need there. Bro, Bloodthirst, I guess we can use charge now. Heroic Strike, Raging Blow, Victory Rush. Is still where it needs to go, okay. Pummel. Whoa, 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 why are we attacking this guy?
Ishnuala, farewell.
Wow, that was crazy. We could Titan's Grip right now. Bro, we didn't even have to hit level 60. We could already Titan's... Apparently the quest giver is attackable. That's a shame. Okay, but we could Titan's Grip, and we didn't even have to do anything. We didn't have to earn it. Hilarious. Dude, that was a dramatic change. That's a monk. So if you're curious what's going on and why my bars and everything is messed up, it's because MoP Classic came out. We are no longer in the Joyous Journeys buff either. Now, I don't know if the pre-patch leveling is going to be faster or slower. I really don't know. Hopefully it's going to be faster. I really don't know. Or hopefully it's going to be at least the same speed. Because if not, we're kind of cooked. Let me ask this group. At least we have Titan's Grip now, which is pretty cool. Ask these young adventurers what they think. Well, it's cool that we have Titan's Grip. Like, that's neat. Alrighty, we just turned in that quest, and we're good to go. Try to keep these dungeon runs cut down pretty short. Alright. Welcome back. There's our boss, Yana Ravenhook. Ravager pops off pretty frequently. If you haven't noticed, our entire party are monks. I am the only non-monk player right now. That is really funny. That makes me laugh a lot. Clearly, I mean, listen to me. I'm laughing so hard. We got all monks, and if you don't remember from MoP pre-patch, they're pretty powerful. Figures the class that gets added in the expansion is powerful. It's typically how it works, just like DKs and Rad. So this experience should be very quick. They should be able to kill everything insanely quick. Dude, does dungeon ever end? Holy crap. There he is, Prince Tordathan, just standing and... I feel like a prince should not just be standing in a room with like just a table and whatnot. God, they got a lot of health. Doesn't help that we're using like a level 20 weapon, the Ravager, which is like terrible. Our damage is pretty low. Oh, so we could use single-minded Fury or Titan's Grip. We don't have to pick. Interesting. Alright, let's ride Fiona's little caravan. We'll go ahead and throw ourselves in another queue. Did not get as many levels as I would have liked to from that. And here we are at our first destination. Go ahead and grab the flight master.
Well met. See you around.
What can I help you with?
And we're gonna sell our goods here. Lord knows we have a lot of them.
Go forth to victory.
Fiona's got a quest for us to turn in.
I offer service with a smile.
We'll turn that in. And Terranor,
Anu Belore
quest,
Delana. What can
Red
I do
Path.
for you?
And I'm sure there's a quest at the top of the tower. Go ahead and queue us up for the next dungeon. Hopefully it can be a quickie. Not Dire Maul, please. And we're going to put our tabard on just to save us some bag space. Oh, a parachute? Oh, very nice.
Can I help you? See you later. Have a good one.
Plague bats. Cool, cool, cool. Grab the parachute and we'll jump down. We're over here somewhere. We're going right for that Zerandar the Outcast. I'll catch you when we get to him. Alright, we're back in a dungeon. We're in Uldaman. Pretty cool dungeon. I like this one a lot. There should be quests, and I think we're with some of the monks we were just with.
What can I do
Sweet,
for
plenty
you?
of quests. I love this dungeon. Actually really like the Dragonflight rework of this dungeon a lot. Let's get our Scarlet Dog out. Big juicy pool there. See, this is an opportunity for you to mash Whirlwind if you ever have rage. Again, you need to have rage. Everything costs a ton of rage. Wow. That was pretty nuts. Freaking sick. Oh, we get to turn one in right here? I love that. By the way, we're getting a new season of WoW Dragon or WoW War Within in August, and I will absolutely be taking part in that. I might be doing a little mini series on the new Arathor questline. Just to, you know, do some lore stuff, because I kind of want a little bit more retail content on the channel. I know it's saturated with classic content, which because I really like classic, and you know, I actually made a YouTube video or a YouTube channel in part because I wanted to play classic more, and it kind of gave me an excuse to not feel like, for whatever reason, I have always felt that playing anything other than the main game is kind of a distraction, because it's just a repeat of like old content. Like, we're just gonna see it again. Like, they're not really added. They have like they really haven't added a ton of new stuff to classic other than sod. And so I like really wanted to, you know, find a reason to play classic, and fortunately this was the right reason. Making a YouTube channel like dramatically helped me with my like ADD. It basically, like, I have a really hard time sticking with things, and especially games. I play a lot of games. I have a lot of games that I've accumulated over my, like, I don't know, 20 years of gaming. Not 20 years of gaming. Probably like, I probably been gaming for like 15 years. Because I started late. No, I guess I started, it's been 20 years. Because, like, I played, yeah, about 20 years of gaming. And, Gonna go this way. Come on, guys. And there's a lot of games that I have in my library that I just never played or never beat. I start a lot of games and finishing them is very hard, especially story games. Like Red Dead 2, that's in my library. I have to beat that. I'm like 8 hours in and I never progressed farther. Space Marine 2, I didn't beat that either. I'm on like the last level. And so what creating the reason I always struggle to beat these other games is because of World of Warcraft. I have been living in the WoW universe mentally, like in terms of gaming, for so long. WoW has been like my game. Like I've always played WoW. Everything else kind of has taken a back seat to World of Warcraft. And so what I've done is creating the YouTube channel has allowed me to kind of treat WoW a little differently. And like first off, actually focus on something in WoW. Like actually get a character max level. Very useful. And then on top of that, like, wow, that full arm would be cool. It's allowed me to like really realize, you know, I don't feel bad for playing other games. WoW does a really, really great job of making you feel like you're missing out if you're not playing. A really good job, guys. So by setting goals through YouTube in World of Warcraft, I don't really ever feel like I'm missing out on anything because I achieved the goals. Like I did KSM on Season 2 on the Hunter. And then I died. And just disconnected. Very nice. Let's see if we can get back in. Death equals disconnect. Wow, we got a lot of loading going on here. Well, at least we can turn in some quests. So I'll go ahead and cut to when we get back. That's 45 as well.
Be good.
Unfortunately, I don't have more than one heirloom. I could possibly have like 25%, but...
Awaken Arcadus.
Alright, Arcadus.
The wrath of the makers. Awake, ye servants. Defend the discs. To my side, brothers. For the makers.
Alright, that's it. Yeah, we didn't really get... I think we clicked through this to... Oh my god. That guy's got a lot to say. And we gotta go back to the start. Now, as long as that tank doesn't leave the group, I'll be able to get back in. Nice. And he will give me a blue item.
Great to meet you.
Ooh, do we want the hammer? I guess we'll take the sword.
Off with you.
And we got some shoulders, so pretty nice. I will see if I can get more damage. I should be able to get more damage out of that weapon. Alright. Back to questing. We'll go ahead and queue us up for another dungeon. Might be faster to just do dual one-handers at the moment. Because Because we are getting single-minded fury. Until we get some better two-handers. Because the sword we just got's pretty good. I think we'll end up keeping a set of both. Wow, already getting back into another dungeon. We're gonna get out of this room first before we take this dungeon queue. Ooh, a little razor fen. I like it. And we're never gonna turn this in, probably. So we'll go ahead and abandon that.
I am listening. What brings you here?
Sweet. Alright, let's do it. Ooh. Some good gear in here. We could get the chest. There's a one-handed axe that's really good. And a helmet that's really good. I think there was a sword in there too, or it could have been a dagger. What is that, a warrior? Yeah, it's a warrior. Just crushing. It's got all full heirlooms too. That helps a lot. Your damage, your killing power with heirlooms is so good. It dramatically increases leveling speed because you get the XP buff, but on top of that, you just kill so quick. I prefer to level without heirlooms, but in a situation where you're like, you're pressed for time, heirlooms are the way to go. That's why I normally only rarely use them, but because right now I only have like 18 days. I have like 2 weeks to hit 85, which I think I can do. I'm just gonna have to buckle down and kind of just mash through these dungeons as fast as possible. What I really worry about is the Cataclysm content. You know, I may get to a point where I'm just like, I'm enjoying leveling and I don't really want to rush. I don't think it's too big of a deal to rush it. No, I'm not. I'll probably honestly take my time with some of this stuff. But we'll see. I feel like rushing it takes the joy out of it for me. Like just spamming dungeons is fun, but you know, it kind of does take the joy out of it. Alright, there's our big boss. Oh yeah, more dash. More dresh.
Slay them, my brethren, from the sky.
Yeah, this guy, you gotta like climb the horrific bone pile of death. It's such a creepy bone pile. Cool. Mordresh is dead. We got his skull. Cool. Very nice. All right, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna like slow down the playthrough and just kind of, you know, obviously we're gonna do dungeons and quests and stuff, but I'm gonna try to take my time because the loss of Joyous Journey, I'm feeling it. It really sucks. And unfortunately, you know, I just don't have a ton of time to like just grind out all day playing just to try to hit this. I don't know if it's gonna do. I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can. You know. But bags being full all the time really does not do well. Oh, there's Glutton. Our boy Glutton. Yeah, playing with two-handers feels so much more fun. Even though it's like slower, it feels more fun. And honestly, I think the one-hander I just got is better than the two-hander I'm using, but sometimes you just gotta wing it. The cool thing about not having heirlooms is that literally all of the loot is for you. No one will ever, most people don't roll on heirloom items because they don't need them. Because why would you reduce your XP gain for anything? I mean, I'm getting 10%. I probably won't roll on shoulders because until I'm level 80, there's no need for shoulders. I mean, and then when you have heirlooms, look at how much damage they do. You do so much. Moonberry juice, stuff I don't need. It's a long walk up the thing. We're gonna have a lot of quest turn-ins. I hope it's enough to like level us. That'd be cool. That combined with the XP from killing all these guys, maybe it's gonna be enough. They don't give a ton, but the elites give like a decent amount, 200. Take it.
You'll never leave this place.
All right. Let's kill the big bad.
I am the hand of the Lich King.
You're the hand of the Lich King? I don't know, man.
My servants.
You're in Razor Thin Claw. You're not even an Ice Crown.
My spirits. Attend
This
your
guy seems like a
master.
poser. Not gonna lie. Oh, hi. Hello. We'll teleport out, teleport back in, turn in all the quests, and do I have to kill this thing? Oh my god, and it's gonna take so long for me to kill a single enemy. There we go. This should
Hello?
hopefully level us. Alright, we got a
What
belt.
brings you here? I am listening.
No, so close to 46. But we got a nice belt, and I'll take it. Every little bit helps. Every blue you get increases your leveling speed, so... And then we should have had a bag some... Oh, we didn't get the bag because it didn't get looted. Okay, well, let us keep killing plague bats, and I will catch you when I'm done with it. Alright, we're rolling up to Darrowshire. Haven't killed all the plague bats yet, but there's a little quest over here where we have to find the Red Path girl. Yeah, there she is. Pamela. Hi, Pamela. And she wants us to find her doll. And I think she wants us to kill someone. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, find a blade. The hunting blade. Here's part of the doll. Wow, we have way too much stuff in our bags. I need to sell. It's because I'm carrying all that loot from the oh, not all the loot, this stuff. The silk cloth. Go through and delete everything in my bags. Just all the random useless stuff like food. So we got the doll's head, and we gotta find the right side now. Oh, that's the left side. Is the right side in here? I don't think it is. Dude, we're stuck. No, it's not. Alright, we'll pop on over here and find the other parts of the doll. It's probably both over there. Oh, look at that. A doll part. Cool. Oh, every time you loot one, you gotta kill a dude. I feel like our kill speed with two-handers sucks. Like, if we do one-handers, I feel like it might be better because we attack faster. We still gotta find the right side of this doll. Oh, we're done. Nice. Pamela's doll is complete. Sweet. We are so close. This won't level us, I don't think. It does! Look at that. 46, no talent points because this is MoP. And alrighty. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to like it and subscribe for more content. I am gonna keep chugging along with this character, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.